Hi everyone! So welcome to another episode of GTV. And today I have very beautiful guests. So these are my two friends. O, diba? At nag-makeup talaga ako today para sa kanila. Para hindi mukha namang naligo ako, diba? So yeah. So my guests for today are Frances Sales and Trixie Esguerra Bugia, right?
Gosh, yeah. It's
Yes,
my
married.
name.
Yes, married na yan. Married. Okay, so, okay. So before we jump into our topic, which is influencing, #influencing. Ayan. Yeah. So, baka ladies, you wanna introduce yourselves first to our viewers?
Si Frances first, kasi siya yung mas kilala.
Yan.
What? Kaya, si Trixie kaya mas kilala. But sige, ano na kasi, I'm the opening act. Alright, hi everybody. My name is Frances Sales. I blog. I've been blogging for 14 years this May 2020. Grabe, 14 years. So, I'm a blogger. I'm also a writer and an editor. But really now, I'm a blogger. Yeah, I've been blogging now for 14 years. I started it was just like a ranting thing, and then as the years went by, I realized I should be using my platform for good. And I found my own community, which is working moms like myself, and that's how I met Ginger, who nanay ka na ba noon nag-meet tayo?
Ano?
Nanay ka na ba noon nung
Oo
nag-meet tayo?
naman. Oo, kasi 'di ba Manila workshops 'yon. So, yung
Yes.
age ng business na 'yon, kasing age ni Zika. Yes.
oo.
So, nung nag-meet tayo, parang siguro 2 years old or parang 1 year old. 1 year old lang si Zika. Yes, one. Oo, yes, 'yon.
And then through my blog, I also met Trixie, because Trixie was with Nang before, which was an ad platform, right, Trixie? And yeah, and
Yes, doon ko
Trixie's
rin na-meet si Trixie sa Nofnang.
wala nang Nang, pero I miss you. Anyway, that's me. That's what I do. Hi, everyone.
Yan. Thank you, Frances. Now, Trixie.
Hello. Hi, guys. Oh my God, can I just say this is like my first ever Zoom interview. Like all of my Zoom meetings are just with friends.
Sobrang
As in,
honored naman ako. Nag-yes si Trixie.
Actually, ako yung honored kasi I feel like I'm a legit person. I'm taking
Oo naman. Ano ka ba?
So, hello. I am Trixie Esguerra dash Bugia. I have a new name.
Yes,
I
dash pa eh, no? Dash.
Oh, dash na eh. I have been working in the digital PR / influencer. Bloggers pa noon. Oh my God. When I started working, it's all bloggers pa. So I've been there for like almost magta 12 years na, I think, or 11 years. Ang tagal na din. So,
Yeah.
sabi ni Frances, sir, I met you both. I started out with Nafna. So, it was actually it was a blogging platform agency. So, we worked with bloggers then. So, it was just the first wave. And then, ever since, that was way back 2010. Oh my God. Bagsakan na
Wala, no?
2010 na yun. So, yeah, ever since then, I worked in an ad agency. I've worked in online platforms also. I worked in e-commerce, and I actually worked with a talent management company as well. So my focus has been really with, working in PR, working with a lot of influencers.
Wow.
Yes.
Our topic today. And si Frances.
Of course.
And you, Ginger, you were my quote influencers before.
Yes. So, yun nga. So, alam mo, bakit ko sila in-invite? So, nakita nyo naman, very credible speakers ang meron tayo, or very credible guests. So, the reason why I invited them, no, because for some reason, I've been reading a lot of things about influencers lately and influencer marketing. So maybe just to shed light to people na hindi pa naintindihan, like ano ba tong influencer marketing na sinasabi natin, or ano ba tong influencers, bloggers. So a lot of people are new to this. Naging new lang sila because nga a lot of people are online now and they're exposed to yung mga TikTok na ginagawa ng mga tao, Facebook posts, vlogs, Zoom calls, na syempre may mga panelists and experts, diba, in the scene. So, ano ba talaga ang blogging, vlogging, influencer marketing, ladies?
Si
Um,
Trixie.
ako talaga. I've been volunteer mo, Fran.
Okay.
I think influencer marketing came in very late, but it was, I guess, more of just a term. Kasi nga before it was blogger. So it's actually another form of media or medium for brands to advertise. But then again, when you put the marketing word, diba? When you say blogger marketing, influencer marketing, so it means you use these channels, these personalities, these bloggers, these influencers as an avenue for brands to market their brands, diba?
Yeah.
So, tama ba? Basically, that's the explanation,
Yes,
diba?
tama naman. Yes.
It's another avenue for brands to market their products, their brands, their campaigns. Yun.
Yeah, so in terms of like siguro evolution, Fran, no, tama naman yung sinasabi ni Trixie that it's a platform, no. So maybe give us an overview of what happened or yung evolution of platforms, no, from mga panahon natin. Talagang panahon natin eh, no. Parang mula nung 10, 11 years ago until today, ano ba yung mga nakikita mong changes as an influencer? And later on si Trixie also, dun naman sa PR side or dun sa brand side, what are the changes that happen?
Okay, I still don't like being called an influencer. Kasi
from the eyes of Fran.
From the eyes of a content creator.
Content creator, ayan.
Yeah, I think only brands called me an influencer. But really, okay, balik tayo. Yung tanong mo was, what are the trends that I saw, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 15 years ago, people were just blogging. People were just blogging. They were just talking about their lives. Okay? So a lot of people back then, parang wala silang pakialam sa itsura nila. Wala rin silang pakialam sa nagkukwento lang, it's
true.
just sharing. There was no attempt to influence people. It was really just more on, hey, this is what happened in my life. Hey, this is what I bought. Hey, this is what I do. Ganyan. So I felt like before, people talked about their jobs more or what they do there, and or what they're passionate about.
Correct.
And then, so it just felt the same with like the fashion bloggers and the beauty bloggers, And then, actually si Trixie nagsabi nito sa akin kasi I didn't really, I wasn't really aware of the trends, but she said when Instagram came about around 2013, 2014, that was when the influencer was born. Kasi picture-picture ka lang, picture ka ng nakakini ka, picture ka ng travels mo, picture ka ng, you don't even have to think about it. Well, this was before. I actually respect influencers now who really put a lot of thought into their styling and into, anyway, we'll go back there. But that was when it started. Basta mag-selfie ka lang, maghubad ka lang ng konti, marami ka ng followers. So obviously, I think brands found this really amazing that like nobody would have like 100,000 followers. Yeah. So that was when I think that was when the influencer really was born. And for a while, I also looked down on influencers, but you know what? When I started working with them last year as a PR manager, I really appreciate the thought and care of influencers and what they put. Kunyari, mommy ka, talagang nakastyle yung mga diaper, ganyan, kung fashion ka, talagang lahat. Like there was this, I forget kung sino fashion blogger yon, but she told me that when she goes to a hotel or a beach or what, she researches first kung anong itsura ng hotel, yung facade, ultimo wallpaper, para she can plan her outfits. I mean, like, dude, that's a lot of work just for a
True.
photo there. So, yeah. So now I think I'm not gonna look down on anyone who works hard for the money. It may not be what I do, but it's legit, right?
Yeah.
Legit hard work. So so
Okay.
that's what I think the trend is now. A lot of people are really pouring more heart and thought into what they put out there, and I appreciate that.
Yeah. Totoo naman eh. You'll see it naman eh. Na parang, siguro there was a time na nung hindi pa talaga super big thing tong Instagram or even Facebook, no? Nung pa-start pa lang. A lot of people, yeah, tama eh. Kuha lang ng picture, post it, no? But then now, parang because of, if they really want to earn, parang they really need to plan. They
Mm-hmm.
really need to like understand the market that they're talking to. They really need to parang know kung ano yung kilite, ano yung trigger ng audience nila before they can actually post it. Kasi mamaya, wala rin namang makuhang,
Yeah.
'di ba? Hindi mo rin ma-meet yung objectives mo. So, and siguro let's talk about brands naman, Trixie, no? Like from their perspective, brands and PR and all of these agencies. Maybe before that, no, tell us how these influencers actually, or these people earn money, these content creators earn money. Kasi I'm sure marami dyan na paano ba kumikita ang mga nagpo-post sa Facebook, naririnig lang nila na, uy, pwede kang yumaman, maging vlogger ka or maglagay ka sa YouTube. Pero they don't really understand like how monetization is when it comes to content creators.
Yeah, so with monetization naman, I mean, like you guys before, diba? Remember when you had your blogs, we were giving you sponsored posts. So it's the
Yes.
same with that's for blogs. So for influencers, so that's for social media. It's the same. So kumbaga brands pay these personalities, these KOLs, to be placed in their posts on their social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Like before kasi ang brand sobrang kumbaga, oh, we have a press release, can you just post it in your blog? And they're fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, kasi parang it has to be very hardworking. Like, you really have to tell the personalities. You have to relate. Ano ba yung branding mo? Kailangan i-relate mo yung branding mo to our product.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi nga, kumbaga before, okay, this blogger wrote about this brand. Okay, medyo credible siguro siya. Pero now kasi, there are a lot na as compared to before. So, you have to cut through the noise.
Yeah.
And you have to make a difference. So the only way for you to make a difference is to really think about your content. Sabi ni Francis, di ba? Iba na ngayon eh. Kumbaga before, if you're a blogger, even if you have like a super chipipay digicam, di ba? Tapos ipopost mo lang. Ganun naman talaga dati, di ba? Pag nakita mo, wala pang filter. I mean, not everyone knows how to do Photoshop. So, kung anong mapicturean mo, upload mo sa blog mo, 'di ba? Ngayon kasi there's another layer na it has to be presentable because now social media is more visual eh. 'Di ba? We're dependent on photos, on videos, hindi na yung caption. But that's the first thing that people see, that your audience sees. It's the photo, it's the video.
Yeah, true.
So, a lot of people say na, yung mga influencers ngayon, parang di naman sila parang katulad dati, like the bloggers who have been like, really crafting the blogs. But then again, ang hirap din gumawa ng content ng picture pa lang, kailangan makuha mo na yung attention.
Yeah.
So, medyo lumayo ako sa question mo, but yun nga, monetization, let's go back.
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to earn. For social media, yun nga, there are placements or sponsored posts by brands. So, depende yan. Diba? Like, for example, Instagram, you have stories, you have posts, you can even do IGTV. It's actually same with YouTube. Sa YouTube naman, it's a different game because there are a lot of vloggers who actually don't get sponsored deals or endorsements, but they earn from ads.
Yeah.
So, may na sila sa AdSense on their YouTube. And actually ngayon, it's a different scenario na kasi ang mga influencers ngayon, pwede na silang lumevel with celebrities. There are a lot of campaigns there are a lot of brands who have endorsers who actually are influencers. They don't appear on TV. They're actually technically, if you look at them, they're normal people.
Yeah.
But endorse pa sila ng brands. 'Di ba? That's
Yeah.
how different it is
Yeah.
now. Ganun kalaki yung monetization now that you can be like technically a normal person, you're popular online, but you get you can bag a big deal with a big brand and be their face.
Yeah. So, yun nga eh. Naalala ko pa nung bata ko, parang, di ba, yung mga dream ng mga tao, maging artista, di ba, maging artista, celebrity. Pero ngayon, parang, oh, sige, anak, mag-ano ka dyan, mag-YouTube ka, di ba? Mag-video ka dyan sa site, tapos lagay mo sa YouTube. So,
Oh, even
iba na eh, no?
na, yeah.
But iba na yung panahon ngayon. And also, I like what you said about like picture kasi people are more visual. So even for us, no, like ako, I really started blogging kasi I love writing, diba? So long form talaga, mahabang articles, ganyan, tips and tricks, no, and whatever, all of these things na mahahabang content. Pero then, when you look at the market kasi, the market also changed. The people who read your blog post, yeah, meron pa rin naman. There are still people who really search for articles, who read articles, lalo na if it's something, if the topic is very complicated or it's something that they really want to learn about, then yes, they read articles. No? But yun nga, but for most of us, attention span has really shortened. No? So it's really good also to look now for platforms wherein you can not just like have people or your audience or your viewers read content, but also read, engage like visually, also auditory, may mga tao na gusto nila marinig. So, kaya siguro sumisikat right now ang video. So maybe just like your thoughts on like vlogging, like video, no? Is it something that you're seeing na would be a big thing, or is it already a big thing and people are now discovering it? I don't know like what's the sentiment of like both the content creators and also sa brands.
Ako muna, Trixie.
Sige.
Kailangan mo na ng hand.
Okay. Mamaya na si Trixie kasi mas expert yung kanyang sasabihin. Ako feeling. Okay. Me, I know that there are more vloggers out there. What's a vlogger? A vlogger is someone who blogs on video, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't want to vlog because I'm very self-conscious of my voice. I feel like people will make fun of my voice because I have this ipet na boses. Trixie says that's fine. I should own it. Actually, even
a lot of people will remember na
own it.
Oo nga.
There, but ayoko. But anyway, I also know that a lot of brands are also telling me, do you have a vlog? Like, can you vlog about this? So I am aware that brands are now moving towards vloggers. And for me as a blogger, that kind of frees me up in a bit kasi now I can just focus on my blog and I can write na about stuff I really want to write about. I don't have to worry about what the sponsors will think of. Of course, that means there's less money coming in. So if you're asking for advice on what platform you should be on, I think, you should open you should make your own YouTube channel. But at the same time, kung blogger ka rin talaga like me or mahilig ka lang talaga sa pictures, I think you should be on the platform that you're most comfortable with and you're really good at, so that you don't, you know what I mean? Like, for example, ako, kung hindi ako magaling mag-video, bakit ako mag-vlog? There. And kung hindi ka na magaling mag-vlog, huwag ka na mag-vlog. Yun. So, hindi. Yun lang. There. And so that's how I.
Yeah. So, I think, no, to add to that, may naisip lang ako kasi, like, I think the success of bloggers or content creators in general is really the consistency of how often you put out like new content. So related to Francis's point, no, if feeling mo that your forte or your strength is really writing, then stick with a platform where you can actually put out consistent content. Yun lang naman yun eh. I think ako
Yeah.
like, yun yung observation ko, like, from the time I started. Kasi parang a lot of people ask me, Jinch, nagbablog ka ever since like 2008, and then you're still here, you're still blogging, and you still get deals and stuff. Like, ano yung, what made you like stay, di ba? Kasi marami ng, I'm sure, alam to ni Trixie, ang dami nang namatay na blogs, di ba? Na wala na ngayon, di ba? So, for me, ang napansin ko talaga is really consistency. Like, if you love what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work. And you put out like articles every day, no? So, ako naman, siguro, no, another thing is, look at what's out there as well, no? Like, ako, I love trying out new things kasi I love, like, except hindi pa ako nagti-TikTok. Kasi hindi ko pa magawang mag-TikTok. At saka parang hindi ko kaya. So tama rin yung sinasabi ni Frances that there are platforms, 'di ba, na baka hindi mo lang talaga feel. So, or feeling mo lang hindi mo kaya. But actually, what keeps me busy, meron akong blog, meron akong Instagram account. So, ang dami ng like parang stuff to tend to. But yun nga eh, having consistency in mind, if alam kong dadagdagan ko pa ng isa pang platform, baka hindi ko na kayanin and ma-burnout lang ako and tumigil lang ako just with everything. So, that's a good, like, siguro, no, that's what you have to keep in mind if you want to start being a content creator. Maybe start with something that you know that you can be consistent with, diba? Sige, Trixie.
Consistency is what will separate you from, a casual content creator from to a professional content creator eh. Kasi technically everyone who has a social media platform is a content creator.
Correct.
If you define, di ba? Parang, create content. Nag-post ka ng birthday ng nanay mo, ng Mother's Day. That's technically content on your own social media platform. So, what separates you from being a normal content creator, a normal netizen. Oh my God. I cannot use that word. From a normal netizen to a professional content creator is that, you have to be consistent with what you post and you have to have a brand. You have to have a branding. Like, ano ka ba? Kasi it's not like 2010 wherein, there were just like 3 mommy bloggers, 5 mommy bloggers. It's the same set that you invite to different mommy brands, diba? Ngayon kasi, ang dami ng options eh. So, you have to be consistent with how you want people to see you. You have to be consistent with what you put out, diba? Paminsan kasi may mga taong magpo-put out ng any lang. Hindi talaga, if they want to position themselves as, my lifestyle or like, let's say beauty, pero bigla ka mapopost ng something really different from who you are or what you really want to show. Di ba parang medyo mako-confuse yung audience mo.
Mm-hmm.
True. So, tama ka. Consistency is key. It's like seeing Frances doing yung mga TikTok challenge.
Hindi ko rin imagine, Fran.
You see,
ano?
I can't see myself doing TikTok. And wala lang.
Ako rin, actually.
I don't
appreciate,
Siguro, yung mga parang nakakatawang skit, kung kailangan ko, sige. Pero yung mga dance, wag na po. Iba-ubayan na natin, diba?
But I enjoy watching people on TikTok, ha? Like my other mommy bloggers. Si Louise ng Mommy Practicality. Tuwang-tuwa ako sa TikTok niya. Like, pinapanood ko lahat ng TikTok niya. Hindi ko kaya yung ginagawa niya.
Oo, actually ako rin, nanonood ako. Si Nikki din, nagti-TikTok, di ba? So parang, aliw ako like manood, pero parang, hindi ko kaya. So sinatanong ko, kasi yung ate namin, yung yaya ni Zika, nagti-TikTok din. Sabi ko, uy, turuan mo nga ako, ano bang ginagawa? Paano yun na-memorize yung step? As in, wala akong idea.
Pero TikTok is a really different platform from all the social media platforms. Grabe.
Yeah. Iba, no? Iba. Okay, so sige. Another thing pala, naisip ko kanina, like for example, brands, no? So sabi mo nga, Trixie, na parang there are a lot of, ngayon, parang pag sinabi mo mommy bloggers, wow, okay, ang dami, di ba? Like beauty, ang dami din, lifestyle, fashion, etc. No? So, and you were talking about brands, di ba? Like the value, like yung brand mo, yung personal brand mo. So how do you choose? Like, if you're a brand, how do brands choose whom to work with, diba?
Before kasi, like before, they would just base it on numbers. Said, okay, this person has a lot of following. Sige, okay na yan. But that was like 5 years ago. Now kasi ang brands, mas mapili na talaga sila since there are a lot of options. Kumbaga, they already have the luxury to really choose. Kasi dati parang, okay, 10 lang yung mommy bloggers natin, pero kailangan natin ng 20 na magko-cover. Yeah. So, diba, meron kang gap. But now kasi, if you need 20, you have like 500 names to choose from, or even like 20,000. So, brands now choose based on, the profile of the influencers, ano yung pinopost nila, is it aligned with their brand? Brands can now afford to actually be picky with who the influencer is. Marami kasi ngayon na, syempre, diba, hindi ka naman kukuha ng basta-basta lang. Yes, there's a person na, let's say, influencer A, 500,000 followers. Pero, yung pinopost niya parang hindi aligned with what your brand's messaging is eh. So, why will you get that person? As compared to like, let's say, there's an influencer B, who has siguro 10,000 followers. Pero sobrang saktong-sakto yung audience niya lahat. Yun yung market mo. So, why would you spend a lot of money for like a big influencer na hindi, alam mo naman pag hindi siya magta-translate into an actual sale or even, strengthen their awareness about the brand. And now, brands are before the pandemic, ang brands, maano na sila, parang mautak na sila with their spending. Lalo na ngayon, di ba?
Oo.
Brands now have the luxury to really pick who they want to onboard with their projects, and at the same time, they really want to get their money's worth. Dati kasi, there's no available data. Like, sige, post ka ng blog article. You can show them your analytics, but paminsan, kailan na lang dumating yung may data tracking, di ba? Now kasi, you can actually see reach, impression, ano yung time na nagpipeak ka ng viewers or like ng readers. Iba na ngayon, mas marami ng data. So, there are a lot of numbers available na to them. So, they can really see if you're effective. Kasi before, ang brands din, okay, let's stop this person. Ulitin natin siya na ulitin kasi loyal sa atin. Pero paminsan, hindi talaga siya effective, pero loyal lang sa brand, kaya lagi pinapaulit-ulit. Ngayon kasi, makikita na ng brand eh, ay, hindi ka effective for us, or we have to replace you with someone who can really, bring in the audience that we want.
Okay, alright. From you naman, Fran, in terms of like relationship with brands, like, paano ba? Like, how do you work with brands as an influencer? How do you get ready for that season kung saan sila nagpipili, di ba? Pumipili, and how do you pitch yourself? Yung ganon. So, how do you work with or build a relationship with these brands and agencies, no?
I'm going to answer your other question, Kenina.
Sige, sure.
How do brands choose, right? Me, I always the brands. Why did they choose me? Because it's not because I want to feel good, but it's research, right? Like, why would someone choose me when there are better followers? No, sorry, there are other bloggers, influencers out there who have a better following than me. Because I have like 8,000 plus followers on Instagram, and as a blog ko naman, I have just 40,000 views a month, which isn't. There are others who have a larger audience, and then usually what the brands would tell me is, we like your blog because you write well. So if we need someone, if we need our campaign to come out on Google, pag lumabas yung sayo, it will be well written. So So usually tuloy, when I get campaigns sometimes, actually nakuha ko rin na tip na to from Trixie where you should have multiple platforms. But when I get, for example, like someone will tell me, how much do you charge for an Instagram post? I am not very good at styling. Okay, so I would tell them, well, this is how much I charge, but if you get me for my blog also,
Yeah.
I would do a better, mas magandang value that I can add to your campaign. So the most of the time they'll go, we just really need you. It's just an Instagram campaign. But then there have been many times also that the brand would go, oh, okay, we like that. We'd like to work with you with your blog there. So imbes na let's say 5,000 na ibabayad na sa akin, naging 15, naging 20 kasi kasama na yung blog ko. Kasi alam ko yun yung strength ko.
Yeah.
There. Yeah. So I don't get as much proposals from brands as compared to before because now it's really like to focus on social media, on Instagram, ganyan. And but the ones that I do get, because I know my strength, then I give a counter proposal, and most of the time they would they like the proposal, which is if you know I say if you want to present your brand, your campaign in sorry I keep making my lamp anyway. If you want to present your campaign or your brand in a with a credible person, that would be me. There, I can talk about your blog, your brand really well. So that's what I do. That's my thing there. So ano yung question mo?
Question ako. Like ito, may pag-asa pa ba? May pag-asa pa ba? Like kunwari tama naman yung mga like thank you for the insights, no? But kunwari ako listening like I'm a new content creator, I want to join that whatever list that you have as a brand or as a PR agency or as an ad agency. May pag-asa pa ba ako? Kasi parang kung ang dami-dami ng mga list of mommy bloggers sa some beauty, fashion, and I wanna enter a niche, how can I do that? Like, kung ang dami na pala, like, what do I have to do para makapasok ako at ma-offeran nyo ako ng email or makatanggap ako ng email from a PR or from a brand?
Just do what you want to do. Do it.
Just do it.
I mean, kasi yun nga, ang dami na ngayon as compared to before na konti lang. The thing is, it's never too late to become a professional content creator. But then again, you have to be mindful of the fact na ang dami na. So, you always have to think what makes you unique. Kasi ngayon, di ba lahat, it's a lot of the new ones, they're like, okay, I want my feed to be very curated. It looks like, presets, which is, again, that's not bad kung yun yung gusto nila. But then again, ang dami na kasing ganon.
Yeah.
So, if you want to be part of that list, if you want to be noticed, di ba, parang you have to create your own brand. You have to build your own tribe. You really have to make a mark. Ang cheesy, but I mean, it's true, di ba? Parang you have to be unique. Ano ba yung meron ka na wala may sinabi isipin mo parang why will brands stop you? So kasi inisip niya, why do they get me? Because I do this, because I do that, and that's what they like about me. That's why they get me again and again. Ganon din, as a new person, as a new content creator, why will people follow me? Ano yung, kumbaga, what will I put on the table? Anong ibubog ako?
Oo. So, isn't it like parang siguro, does networking help? Like, does it help at this point in time?
Yeah.
It does. It does. It really does. Kasi before, parang wala naman yung gano'n na, na ngayon ang daming parang yung mga influencer groups.
Yeah.
Dati kasi, diba, parang wala. The first ever na narinigan ko was like, So Moms pa yata yun. Sobrang tagal na nun, diba? But now kasi ang dami ng groups And syempre, pag as a group kayo, magne-network ka with them, you join their group, you market yourself to like an agency or to a brand. Syempre, grupo na kayo. So, mas inclined to brand na, okay, sige, I'll try to include in a campaign or like, we'll try to send you products so that you can post it on your socials. Ngayon, mas nakakatulong na yun ngayon.
Yeah, so it will help, no? So in terms of ano naman, like what's happening right now, with the pandemic and the crisis that's happening, ano yung mga changes that you've seen for influencer marketing and even for content creation? And what siguro, sige, that muna, no? Ano yung mga changes that you're seeing?
I think there's a lot of focus. Well, from what I see, I don't follow everyone in the world, so I think my view is very limited. But from what I see on my feed, there's a lot of focus on home products. So like yung Ariel, yung Chucks Downy, ganyan. There. So then a lot of campaigns for online shops like Lazada, yung 5/5 na Shopee, ganyan, Laura, there, what else? So like I'm getting bombarded by all these ads about shop online, we'll deliver to you, stay safe, ganyan. So ito naman ako bili na bili. There. So I see a lot of that. And then, nakakainis nga eh. Kasi hindi naman mabilis mag-deliver kasi di ba may quarantine. So, sobrang delayed gratification. But anyway, it works for me. I really do shop online. That's what I see now. And then I also see a lot of people on TikTok. I don't know if it's because there's a big campaign from TikTok now or people have just really discovered it because they're bored out of their minds at home. I see a lot of deliver. So people would promote all these little new businesses coming out because they're delivering stuff or they'll buy things for you. There, I see a lot of online shops. I see a lot of products for the home. Not a lot, but I also see a lot of stuff for fashion, but they're super slashed on prices because nga, who would need to buy fashion stuff, right? So that's the trend that I'm seeing from my feed. I don't know what's really happening out
there. Okay.
Same then with Francis. Like, I mean, when I view social media, my feed, ganyan, marami, biglang boom lahat, FMCG products, at least for home, food. Yung bilis ng transition ng food, like, to biglang pa din na sila mag-deliver. Yun yan, kasi my husband is a chef. Before, he would he would actually get mga demos, cooking demos, and sinilay in malls. Ngayon, it's on Facebook. Lahat na sa Facebook na niya ginagawa. Like, different brands and right. Biglang nagkaroon ng surge na parang siya, dati di ako pinapansin, ngayon gusto nyo, gawin ko kayo lahat, di ba? So, there's a lot of that. So, a lot of home cooking. I think a lot of people were forced to cook for themselves as in hindi pa deliver. Kasi, di ba ngayon, hindi naman lahat ng stores opened for delivery.
Yeah.
In the brand side naman, there were a lot of campaigns running right before the ECQ. And then biglang when it happened, biglang lahat stopped, changed direction. Everyone had to pivot. Everyone had to hold on to their money. Kasi, I mean, kung ikaw, kunwari, you're an influencer, dapat may tatakbo kang campaign, tapos biglang sinabi, I will cancel it first because ito nga, the pandemic happened. Kahit na, even it's your source of income, wala ka rin magagawa eh. Kasi strapped for cash din si brand. Wala rin papasok na pera sa kanya technically. Diba? Yeah. So, ang hirap. Biglang, sardine brand yung tumatabo ng mileage online. Before, hindi. It was all fashion, gadgets, diba? So, ang daming nagiba. For brands, actually, konting-konti lang yung nakapag-pivot during the pandemic. I have a lot of friends in the agencies na hirap sila kung paano gagawing relevant ang brand nila na dessert. Paano nila gagawin relevant ang brand nila na relo. Diba? Ang hirap eh.
Mahirap. Mahirap talaga.
So you really have to put like there's a fashion e-commerce website who started selling food. Kailangan
kasi essentials eh. Diba?
Yeah, kailangan essentials yun. even with influencers, diba, what happened? The first week of ECQ, oh my God, a lot of them, not a lot of them, but a lot of like celebrities, big names, they were getting bashed online. Kasi nga parang nagkaka-pandemic na tayo, tapos nagpo-post pa kayo ng mga fashion, nyo, diba?
Uh-huh.
They all started laying low, and now, yung iba parang nagpo-post ng they're volunteering, they're creating their own donation drive. So, nag-iba. I think this is like a turning point.
Yeah.
This is the time, and it's like, before they were just bloggers and biglang, okay, there's Instagram. In a snap, nag-iba. Before, it was just, okay, we want to get you for a blog post, libre mo lang yung Instagram mo. Ngayon, it's, I want to get you for an Instagram post, but libre mo na lang yung blog mo. So,
yeah, true.
shift in the industry.
Yeah.
So, we don't know what's gonna happen. Kasi nga, syempre, we still don't know when the curve will flatten, kailan magiging okay ang lahat. So, until then, brands will be very, very, very careful in spending.
Yeah. Siguro, from my perspective naman, yung mga nakikita ko right now, siguro this is the time na parang we can discuss like key opinion leaders. Kasi in my feed naman, I've noticed, although kasi what I follow are really more technology-based like brands or business, banks. Diba? Sila yung ngayon like parang this is their time basically because obviously we still need funds, diba? And we still need money, we go cashless, we go all of these things, no? We run calls like this in Zoom. So, ngayon, ang dami ko nakikita, oh my gosh, ang daming webinars, ang daming, di ba, ang daming training sessions, ang daming, sobrang dami. Like, and ito, like, to share also, no, like what I've been doing recently, mas marami ako ngayong webinars or parang guest panel, as a panelist, no, in different webinars because, I guess people want to learn more about like business, more about running small businesses. Small businesses are thriving also, lalo na yung food, mga essentials, no? Like, they're thriving right now. Mapapansin nyo merong bagong, ano yun, yung Instagram, di ba meron sila bago ngayon? Yung, nag-share tayo, Trixie, ng mga start small? What's that?
Support small. Oh my God, I got so much orders.
Support small there. Support small. So support small in Instagram. So a lot of these MSMEs are especially essentials, no, are thriving right now. So yun yung mga nakikita ko. So maybe if you are comfortable in sharing like opinions, like for example, like ako, I love spreading like tips and tricks on productivity, on starting and growing a business. So if you have something to share also in like educate people about a certain thing, maybe this is also your time to shine, no? Kasi a lot of people will look for more tips and tricks on how to do different things. Homeschooling is also one thing, no? Like maraming mommies na gusto ngayon mag-shift from ano bang yung siya pa naka-enroll yung mga anak nila before tapos bigla na lang everything is more distance learning. So people are now looking at, teka, gagastos ba ako ng tuition fee next year? Or ako na lang? Parang ganon. So, di ba, Fran? Nagko-consider mag-homeschool marami. So there, no? But my point was really, I think brands now are looking for not just like posts, not just like videos and vlogs and all of these things, no? But articles, but really people who could carry and who could communicate their brand clearly to other people. And it also is aligned with what you were saying about personal branding, Trixie, no? And also, okay, Fran, na parang branding, hindi lang, parang do the things that you love. It's because like every person is unique and we all have things that we stand for. And this is the perfect time because a lot of people are online. This is the perfect time to use online tools to basically communicate what you stand for as an individual. So for content creators who are planning to get into this space, I think this is something that you should think of. Like, what do you actually stand for? What do you actually believe in, diba? So you can't be like, oh, gusto ko, let's say, I believe mahilig ako magluto. Pero sige, dig deeper. Ask the question, bakit? Bakit ka mahilig magluto? Is there something there that nawala sa iba? Like, does it bring back memories of like, let's say, family? Are you like someone who really believes in like strong bonds, family ties, di ba? Or parang ganon, you have to always dig deeper on why you believe in such things, no? So yon, so maybe it's an angle, or maybe it's a question that you can ask when you're thinking about your personal brand as well. Yon. Okay, so
Yeah.
any tips naman moving forward, no? Like after this thing, 'di ba? After itong coronavirus gets like eradicated and malift na yung ECQ and all of these things. Any tips on how? Nako, nagdadasal talaga tayo na matapos na to. But yon, so any tips for people who want to get into this?
Francis,
Oh,
you
me?
Yes. Oo.
The thing that I learned during the ECQ, right, is one, I can't compete with all the coronavirus stories there. Kasi between what I feel about the pandemic versus what the CDC or the New York Times or the, comes out with,
Sure.
obviously people would choose credible news media site over a blogger. So I have not done any. No, I think I did. I did some health, like how to boost your immune system, ganyan ganyan. Na wala naman nagbasa there. So my readers started telling me, we don't really want to know about those things anymore. We want to be distracted. We
Mhm.
want to be entertained. So I asked them on my Facebook page and also on my Instagram, what do you want to read? What do you want me to write about? So I think that's a good tip. Maybe you should ask your readers, your followers, why they follow you there. And then they said, it's so funny. They said they wanted me to write about sex. And I'm like, what?
well,
There's
everything's
like,
possible.
so I did. So I started writing about love, marriage, sex, and my blog, which is parang ganito lang yung steady lang yung kanyang stats.
Oo.
Bakit siya as a keeper? Like,
Wow.
so I'm like, okay, so yung pala gusto nila mabasa. And hindi naman siya malayo sa brand ko, which is I like talking about relationships and like talking about love. Although back then I was just talking about it as a mother. So no, I would talk about my love for my children, my love for my family, ganyan ganyan. But now it's a marriage kind of romantic kind of love. So and mas patok nga siya. So I'm like, oh wow, okay. So mas gusto pala nila
Yung
ng
ganon.
ganyan. So which is good. So about the kids anymore, right?
Yeah.
So there. I think that's a good thing that you should really interact with your community so that you know what they want. And I mean, you should be aware of who you are and your sponsors, your brand sponsors. But I think there should also be a balance where where you should be committed to what your readers also want. There.
Nice.
Done.
Thank you. How about you, Trix?
Ito yung dati namin pinag-uusapan lagi ni Francis. It's like the biggest tip that I can give influencers, especially during this time. There's nothing wrong with being a content creator as long as it's not your cash cow. At least not your sole revenue stream.
So,
Then again, when we were talking about this, it was like on a normal weekend. Was that a weekend or was it a weekday? I forgot. Because on a normal day,
yeah.
normal lang lahat. And I said, this industry was built in a decade. If you look at it, some people would think, oh, that's a long time. But I think it's a short time. Kumbaga from 2010 and now we're here 2020.
Yes,
If you
grabe.
look back, iba na. Sobrang nag-iba. Ibang na. So you don't know what's gonna happen. Sabi ko pa kay Francis, you don't know when World War III is gonna break. So, I mean, what? Are you gonna write about my fashion OOTD during the
Yeah,
war.
during the
Ay,
war.
diba? I mean,
Totoo.
hashtag real talk. Diba?
True.
It's, there's nothing wrong again with being a content creator. Just make sure if it doesn't pay a lot of your bills, you have to have different revenue streams. Kasi like right now, just it's close to zero. Kumbaga, I think others, mga groceries or like, brands, they're having influencers post about their brand for more awareness kasi nga, syempre, di ba, they're pushing, lalo na kung essential sila. But I'm not sure if they're giving out like money, maybe siguro X deals.
Mm-mm.
But yun nga, iba na ngayon eh.
Mm-mm.
It's not like before that you can get deals left and right. So,
Yeah.
have to be resourceful.
Yeah.
And what I noticed now is that a lot of KOLs, no, ano lang to na-notice ko lang naman they
Mm-mm.
are selling essentials. As a matter, naging
What do you mean?
reseller sila.
Selling essentials.
Like, they're selling
Oh,
essentials. They're
okay.
selling food,
Oo.
they're selling masks, they're selling whatever they can sell.
Mm-mm.
Kasi nga, kumbaga, they have a lot of followers. So, sige, benta tayo sa kanila. But they're not posting about,
Mm-mm.
they're not selling the lifestyle that they're supposed to sell. So,
Yeah.
alam mo yun, ang hirap din kasi na biglang mawawala yung main source of income mo. So, have different or diverse revenue streams. Like, ikaw, di ba, Ginger, you have a blog, you're a KOL, but you also have Taksumo and you have, Manila workshops.
Mm-mm.
So, kailangan meron ka ding gawing iba.
Yeah.
It's not technically a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah. To add to that, no, Trix, tama nga yun. Tama talaga yun. Like, I think itong crisis na to just gave us like parang patikim of like how it is. Well, hindi nga patikim because this is life. Life,
Yeah.
basically, di ba? Everything changes. Like, one day you're good, the next day you're not. Di ba? So, parang it taught us siguro, no? And especially those who are content creators now, to be more flexible also. Na hindi lang pwede yun yung source mo of income. And for me, no, if you really wanna be like a content creator, do it just because you wanna document your life or document this journey, diba? Kasi it all boils down to that Like, posting, yung mga ganyan, posting, yung authenticity that comes out from posts and all of these trust and relationship building, it comes out because you're actually documenting your life. I think we had this conversation before, Fran, na pareho kaming hindi, kunwari ako, hindi talaga ako magaling like with filter, yung mga ganyan. So, nagpa-post lang ako kung anong like scenarios with Zika. Ngayon nga lang ako natututo talagang mag-angle. But for me kasi, it's me sharing my life with people, diba? So, ganon. So, it's really just about documenting yung day-to-day life that you have. So, yun nga. So, tama ka nga na parang I think if this is like your main source of income, maybe you should think twice already and look for other income streams. Yun. In terms of like, let's say, no, ito na, last question ko na lang to. Kasi, syempre, this pandemic also like got us really like down, 'di ba? Like sobrang daming depressed ngayon. Sobrang 'di ba? Sobrang daming malungkot. Like you wake up today na sobrang lungkot mo lang. And yung pressure being, especially for those who are already like into this, no? Like yung pressure of being an influencer and content creator and looking at the different, like let's say other people who are getting more, let's say, likes, engagement, it's also like an additional pressure to them, diba? So like how should they deal with it right now? Kasi there are still like, aminin na natin, may mga influencers pa rin na even at this crisis, ang dami pa rin nagpa-follow, ang dami pa rin nag-engage with them. Plus the pressure ngayon na ang daming celebrities who are getting into like social media, getting into vlogging, diba? Ang dami na ngayon because they've seen na parang, nako, walang trabaho. So, let's try this out. So, how do you deal with that pressure? No? What can you advise? What can you give as an advice to these content creators who feel down and depressed when they see the numbers of the others?
Don't look at the numbers of the others.
It's true.
Don't look at me.
Look at others. Just look at yourself. I think that's where the problem starts. When you let it pressure you.
Yes. Don't.
Kasi other people, they're like, oh no, my post didn't get like 500 likes. It only got 498. I'm gonna delete it na. Diba? It happens. So, delete it. Parang, why did you even post it? Are you really so that means you're posting just for the likes, or are you posting because you want to share something? Diba?
True.
Kahit na sabihin mo na your post got 1 like lang, but you shared
Gusto
a
ko eh.
piece.
Oo.
Eh. That's,
Mm.
again, yung sabi nga ni Frances before, diba? She started blogging because she just wanted to share. It's where everyone started when they were blogging. They just really wanted to share. Now kasi a lot of people are getting into this. They are becoming content creators because they think first na they will get something out of it. Which is,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It means you're creating content just because of something, which is you are expecting something in return.
Yeah.
How will you
Mm-hmm.
build your content? How will you build your channel? How will you build your platform? Kung una pa lang, you're expecting it to churn money na. So what you're gonna end up like being pressured, you're gonna end up just focusing on, I have to get a lot of comments, I have to get a lot of likes. Kailangan maraming mag-follow sa akin. As compared to you focusing on your brand, on yourself, how you want to portray yourself online. You can be as honest as possible, or you can, draft a certain personality for you.
Yeah.
Wala. But at least you're doing it because you want ito yung lalabas on social. I just share this. So, dalawa lang mag-like. At least ito yung nakikita ng mga tao na, okay, this is me. This is what I share, this is what I post. Ito yung gusto kong makita nyo. Ito yung gusto kong malaman nyo. Like with Frances, diba? She discovered that, a lot of people follow her because of her kids. And she respects her kids' decision na, mommy, I don't want to be part, or, diba, paminsan they don't want to take photos. So, dine-delete niya. A lot of people, diba, sinabi, diba, nabasa ko pinost mo, parang, they don't want to follow you na because you won't post the photos of your kids anymore. So, diba, I mean, if Frances is like, sobrang slave to like likes and engagement, she won't do that. But then again, she's true to herself.
Yeah. There was this article I found before about this mom blogger na her kids grew up and they don't want to be part of her social media anymore. And then she was fighting them kasi it's her revenues, it's her income stream. So if she stops posting about her kids, then wala na siyang pera, diba? And I understand that. I understand that you need to do what you need to do to make money, right? But what if, yun na nga, it can't happen anymore because either wala, like pumangit ka or yung mga anak mo ayaw na ma-feature. Magpakuha, ganyan, or na whatever you're writing about, like if you're a travel blogger and then suddenly you don't have anywhere to go to anymore, what will you do? So I think you should be fluid at the same time, but if you're just going to keep focusing on the likes and the money instead of on yourself and sharing, then how can you create that brand that you're talking about? I really hate saying brand because I don't see myself as a brand. I see myself as someone who just wants to share, right? But yeah, how can you show that you're unique when you're just following what everyone else is doing? Kasi syempre, if you're so aware of likes, you're going to see what is this person, what is this other influencer or what is this other person posting about, and that's what I want to post about too. And like, what color is their house? Oh, it's all white and pink and gray. Okay, I'm going to make my feed also white and pink and gray. And it works actually, but nga, after a while, everyone's just gonna look the same. And sometimes even make a copy paste on a caption, which is horrible. But there, yes, it works. But at the end of the day, you're just like everyone else. And what Trixie kept saying kanina, that you have to be unique, you have to be yourself. You can't be yourself if all you're worried about is the likes and the followers. So
Yeah.
there.
Kasi just to give perspective to, content creators out there, us as like PR people, talking to brands, talking to agencies, this is how it goes. So, syempre si brand, they will say, oh, this is what we want. Can you give us influencers that we can work with? This is the branding, this is the product, and then, syempre we will think of names who will fit the bill.
Mm.
And for example, you're an influencer who looks like everyone else, or you're copying a certain influencer.
Mm.
Pag tinanong ako ng brand, why
Yeah.
are you pitching me this person? What makes this person unique na para, okay, we need to get this person. I can't say you have like blue and orange filter.
Oo.
Diba? Para,
True.
what value does that give to the brand? So, alam mo yun, parang it's not just the numbers anymore. There can be like, there's a person who has 1 million followers, pero pag nag-post about the brand, ni isa, walang nag-inquire about the brand, walang na-translate na sales, or even an inquiry through Instagram message, wala. As compared to like, someone who has 5,000 followers and 100 of them nag-inquire and bumili.
True.
Because that person is like honest, that person is like really sticking to their brand, who they are, they know what they're doing. Hindi sila kumokopya. They really defined who they are as a person, as a KOL, as an influencer.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, especially ngayon, no, at this point, at this point in time, nabanggit mo kanina, Fran, na kunwari, kung travel blogger ka, ano yung bablog mo, di ba? Hindi ka naman pwede mag-travel, di ba? So, I think, di ba, maraming mga influencers dito ngayon na parang, ano ba gagawin ko dito sa bahay na pwede kong i-Instagram, di ba? So, actually, may ganyan akong dilemma just like, siguro 2 weeks ago. Sabi ko kay EJ, naku, ano ba ipopost ko ngayon? Kasi wala naman akong ipopost. And may na-realize ako nung sinabi niya sa akin, ano ka ba? Ang ganda-ganda kaya ng buhay mo. Ang dami kayang interesting na nangyayari sa buhay mo. Gumanon siya. Just that comment, ha? Siguro to end this also, no? To end this episode. I think for you to create content, you have to have a grateful heart, no? A heart of gratitude. Kasi if you don't see the positive things that's happening in your life, you can't share it with people, 'di ba? Sabi nga nila, 'di ba? You can't love people if you don't have love to give, 'di ba? Ganun din ang content. If wala kang mabibigay na magandang content, if tingin mo pangit yung buhay mo at wala kang masulat, 'di ba? So ganun eh. At this point in time with the pandemic and everything is getting you down, everything is so sad, 'di ba? So, people are, tama yung sinasabi mo kanina, friend, that people are actually craving for this distraction, but a good distraction, no? Ayaw nila na ma-distract sila, tas nega pa rin, di ba? So, they're looking for positivity. They're looking for nice things that they can, like, basically look at and be inspired by. So, look at your life also. There are a lot of things to be grateful for. And those little things are the things that actually can become really good content. So look at your kids, look at your husband, look at your partner, look at your mom, your parents, no? So yon, all of these things can actually be really good content. So for those who want to be good content creators, look at your life. Basically be thankful for your life, be thankful for the little things, and those little things can make you unique. Diba? So there, that's it.
Yes.
So thank you so much, ladies, for guesting in my vlog today.
thank you. This is so fun.
Yeah.
Having us, you both look amazing.
Oh,
Nice
ikaw
to
rin kaya. Ikaw yung aming model.
Yeah, alam mo, hindi talaga ako mag-makeup. Nakita ko lang yung post mo na
Oo.
nag-makeup. That's super pressure.
Kaya nag-makeup. Okay.
Trixie, naka-pajamas.
Hindi, naka-shirt ako.
Shirt. Okay, so that's it. So thank you. Like, subscribe, share, and click on the notification bell for more videos. Thank you for watching GTV. Bye.